Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over here on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. Today I just kind of wanted to shoot the shit for a little bit and talk about what I'm currently up to and what I've been going through. And then we will hop into a very hype rest of the year, because I have some very, very fun plans. I hope that you guys will enjoy them. So let's go ahead and talk about the channel a little bit. And just kind of what the plan is at the moment. So welcome, hopefully you guys have been doing well. I haven't made an update video in like 2 months now or so. Been trying to work on different stuff. Unfortunately, over the last 2 months, I have went through a rather large breakup, and so kind of been switching stuff up a little bit. It hasn't been the easiest thing in the world, but the relationship was something that was very tough at times, and especially my ADHD, I would just get very overloaded on most days and be unable to do pretty much anything, which really fucking sucked. It was like really unenjoyable, and so eventually just needed to kind of move on from that. Been trying to work on myself in general. So you know how we all play gacha games, right? So like this channel pretty much popped off because of gacha games. I've been trying to think of how to kind of schedule things, have a good to-do list, but like gamify it in a way that makes it more fun. So I've been doing this. Basically, these are my dailies I do in each individual day. And so there's a bunch of stuff on here. So brush teeth, exercise, breakfast. Those are like the constants you do every single day, and then you put like the other big objectives you're going for, like make a Pokemon Go thumbnail, or record Crisis, or finish the Dark Knight, for example. All things of which I would like to do for myself. And it's kind of made me structure my days a little bit better. It's made me able to move towards making content on top of improving myself. And I've still been having trouble trying to stream at the end of the day. And so I was trying to think of what my priorities really are right now. And honestly, I really want to fucking stream. I think that because Tokyo Ghoul has fallen to the wayside, and because there's not a game I can continue to play on this YouTube channel that I personally would put the same level of passion into, instead, I think that passion comes out in moments of extremely enjoyable things in stream games. So if I'm playing Dark Souls 3 for 60 hours, I would say 20 of those hours are spent doing exactly that, falling in love with the game and enjoying it wholeheartedly. And so I'd like to be able to use that love and passion of games to be able to create content. I think that editing streams is the #1 way to do it, and I've had so much trouble trying to get that to be the thing I do. But I am going to make it my determination for the rest of this year. I'm going to choose either Twitch or YouTube based on a poll I'll put up on the YouTube community page sometime this week, deciding whether to stream on either of the platforms, to start making game content, to edit down into proper videos, and really start enjoying. And so I want to fall in love with games again. It has been so long since I've fallen in love with a game like I did with Tokyo Ghoul, Reinvoke, and Dark War, and all of those. I'll be having some videos up on the updates of the community visual novel Tokyo Ghoul. That'll be up very soon. And I've gotten sponsored by a couple of different things to be able to make some videos on some stuff. So Hymno from back in the day has a sequel coming out yesterday. Crisis, I was given the Crisis Remaster 1, 2, and 3. So we'll be recording that very soon and having that up in a video format. I love Crisis, so it just kind of made sense. And Raise, which is another thing that we'll go and talk about later. But on top of that, I think that there's so many things that I want to set objectives for myself to be able to improve, not only in my general gaming skill, but also just in my mindset in general. So I've been looking at my daily list as if I'm going for the ideal version of myself. Now, the ideal version of myself, the way it looks is 100% hygiene, right? So it's brush teeth twice a day, floss once every 2 days, breakfast every single day, exercise for half an hour, or walk for an hour during the day. I have my work stuff I'm still doing. I work at a mental health youth field, and so it's kind of difficult to compartmentalize that for myself. I run a bunch of drop-in groups, a writing drop-in or art drop-in. And so I'm very creatively tuned in that way too. But I'd be doing all of those things, and that would be my general routine. And then on top of that, I would like to combine that together and have it encompass into a big heart, and ideally have it be Twitch or YouTube has one stream a day, and then I spend my time at night editing that to go up hopefully the next day or the day after, to try to get exactly 30 videos plus up for the rest of the year. That is currently what I would like to achieve for myself, and so I am going to push to be able to put some more effort in to get to that. So I want to become the ideal version of myself. I want to be able to do all the work and not get overwhelmed and not have these depressive episodes where I feel like I'm not doing what I want to for myself. And I think a lot of that's getting overloaded by the sheer surplus of things I have to do in a day. And it sucks to say that. Of course, it's not very easy to address stuff like that. And honestly, mental health is something that's very difficult to struggle with. I've went through a lot of developments in my entire life, and it has been very difficult. Ideally, I'd like to do a Draw My Life at some point. I got a lot of shit to say about it. But I started looking into Nietzsche philosophy, and there's this process where he says life comes in 3 stages. You're a camel, you're a lion, and then you're a baby. And I think what I'm trying to go for right now... It's about to get very loud outside, sorry. There's a garbage truck. But I think through my life, I was very much in the cosplay community for 4 or 5 years of my life. And I think that would be the time I would call the camel. Definitely, you should look like this. You should be this kind of friend. This is the kind of thing you should be trying to strive for. You should be going to college. You should be achieving good grades, and so on. And then eventually when that friend group kind of fell to the wayside and I had some trouble with it, I started to look for things that I needed for myself. And that was YouTube, which I fell in love with for a little while. That was Tokyo Ghoul, which was so enjoyable. And that was also going out and partying with friends at the time. I had met some new people and it was super enjoyable. But over time and over the pandemic, I've started to lose my love for all of this. YouTube, going out and socializing in random situations, like all these things that I really enjoyed for myself just suddenly started to like dissolve into nothing for some reason, and that isn't what I'm trying to let happen. I want to be able to put that childlike joy into my content creation to be able to truly show that to people. And to do that, I have to go camel, lion, into a baby. What a weird sentence. Did that make sense? When I look at that philosophy, that's kind of what I garnered from it, which I found very interesting, and it ties very deeply to Berserk as well, which is something I was looking into. Honestly, in general, it is so tough to be able to become somebody who is always dedicated to 1000% doing a thing as a job. If I were to look at YouTube and were to put effort into it and look at it as if I was doing it as a job, it would be miserable. I would be having a bad time with it. And that's where I was for the longest time. And during my anniversary video, halfway through this year, during May, I was talking about how I never truly became a YouTuber or streamer. And that's because I was enjoying what I was doing so much. I wasn't treating it as a job, I was doing it because I had the passion to keep on doing it. But if I were to genuinely dedicate myself and to genuinely give my 100% to content creation, between the times where I'm actually working to make money for myself, of course, that would look like the ideal version of me falling in love with creation again, because I can put that genuineness into it. So that's the goal. That's the fucking goal. That's the end of the year goal. I'm now single again, and so I can put all my effort towards achieving that one thing. And all of these videos that I want to do, all of these things I have to plan for, I just got to put the effort in. And I hope that you guys will be here with me. So things you can expect over the the next week or so on this channel is as follows. You can expect a video on the Hymno, the Silent Melody new game that came out. You can expect a Crisis Remaster edited down video, potentially a Raise video, and then Bleach Brave Souls. I'm going to be doing a showcase on Ninny, Noelle, and Bruno all together for every Burn the Witch collab character that's come out so far in the game. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I'm trying to figure out what style of content will make the most sense after that sponsored content. And I think we're going to be streaming Resident Evil 7 as of either tonight or tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night, which is going to be Friday the 22nd. So hopefully you guys will tune in. I'll probably stream it over on both YouTube and Twitch, and probably put up that poll as well and ask people to vote in it. So we'll see what platform's better for streaming. But yeah, that should be very enjoyable. I do think I want to do a series where I try to platinum Call to Exist, but that's going to take a lot more work. So we're going to consider it for now. For now, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Truthfully, I spoke with some people in person, and they were talking about how some of the creators they used to follow started to make content more driven by what they need for themselves. So like they used to make a lot of tech content, and like they would make apps to make, I don't know, like a Mars rover that delivers you your Uber Eats to your door. Like they would do that kind of video, right? Like a Michael Reeves type of thing. And these days, instead, they're more focused on stuff for personal fulfillment, like making a book, or here's the thing that I needed to do for myself. And they said how they started to enjoy that content creator less, because that's not what they subscribed for. And when I was talking to this person, I was like, low-key, it kind of feels like you're talking directly to me right now. Because Tokyo Ghoul died, I haven't been able to put the same genuine passion from myself into something, and so I've made my content a lot more focused on myself. And so I started to like let myself be hurt by people coming in and being like, oh, this isn't Tokyo Ghoul Dark War, or I miss Tokyo Ghoul Dark War, and focusing only on what has been lost instead of actually myself. But when I heard them talk about this creator, I realized it doesn't come from a place of ill will. It just comes from a place of wanting to enjoy the things that you watch and wanting to get the things you subscribed for. And I hope that you guys that will be here still will have subscribed for my genuine enjoyment of games as I play them. I think that's what I'm going to try to represent in what I'm making from here on out. And I want to fall in love with the games that I play. And so I'm going to be trying to shoot for that. I'm going to try to make less update videos, going to try to make it less about myself, really. And really center things more on this. Just all of it. Just everything that's here in front of you. And it'll be fun. You can see here I have my green screen all set up. And my Halloween nails, which were done by someone recently. I really like the ghostly boo. Wish it actually showed up better on the thing, but I actually really like it. I find it very cute. But yeah, I have that on both hands. Nice and spooky for the season, right? Well, thank you guys for watching. Likely the plan for right now is this video will go up on October 21st, which is today. Tomorrow you will catch the Hymno video, and then we'll probably do a stream of Resident Evil 7 at 8 p.m. or so that night. And then we'll have a poll up about Twitch or YouTube, which one to stream on after that. So plenty of things upcoming soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna actually put effort in to be able to show you guys something incredible. Let's do it. See you guys in a sec. Make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody. It's been fun.